welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, as you can see right here, we're making a really beautiful lentil spicy Indian infused soup. So we've got loads of vegetables in there. Now you could be using anything you want. I've got onions, garlic, ginger, carrots, potatoes. Go for what you want. Put some sweet corn in there, up to you. Play around with it. Super tasty. Vegetarian and vegan. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's take a look at the ingredients we're going to be using today. So starting at the back here, we've got some lentils. Now I've already cooked my lentils. I've just boiled them up for about 6 minutes. Just kind of helps it kind of get along a bit faster. These are a red lentil, which actually change into that kind of yellow color. You can be using any type of lentil you want. There's so many different types: brown, yellow, split, mung dal. There's so many. You go for what you like. Right, then pretty much anything goes regarding vegetables we're going to add to this. So I've got some potatoes, tomatoes. Here I've got some spinach. Now I'm using a frozen spinach. You could use fresh or canned, it's up to you. Some carrots, onions, and some coriander or cilantro. And just at the bottom, we've got there some cumin seeds. We're going to start off by infusing some oil with those garlic ginger paste. There's like 2 nice hefty teaspoons of garlic and ginger there, which is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. Some fresh chili, which is optional, and I'm putting mine in whole like that so we can fish them out later, chop them if you want. Then our powders. I've got 3 powders in there, like a level teaspoon, equal parts of cumin powder, turmeric and chili powder. And then this one next door is the coriander powder, which I kind of want to kind of be a bit stronger flavor in this. So there's about 2 heaped teaspoons of that there. So we're going to start us off with a touch of oil. I'm going to be using water to bulk this out. You could be using a stock if you want, but I think with all these flavors, water works just nicely. Let's get over to the cooker. Okay, so you're going to need a pot or something like that. I'm actually using this wok so you can see what's happening. It's a bit easier for you to see what's going on, but yeah, a kind of saucepan would be work just as well. Now I've got some oil in there. I'm using the sunflower oil. You can choose any oil that you want. We're just heating it up and we're going to drop in our cumin seeds. Now additionally, if you wanted, you could be putting in some bay leaf, some cinnamon stick, some star anise, green cardamom, dry chili. You can kind of really go to town on it. I'm just using these today. And what we want to do is just a few seconds in that hot oil. That will really infuse the oil and give it a lovely cumin flavour. And that's good. Now we're going to add in our onions. Our garlic ginger paste, which like I said is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. I'll leave a link at the end so you can see how to make that. Or if you don't want to do that, just some chopped garlic and ginger is fine. So we're going to cook this on a kind of fairly lively heat now for about 3 or 4 minutes. Now while I'm here, I'm just going to add in my carrots. So what we're going to be doing is adding in the hardest vegetables first. So if you had celery, for example, you'd put that in now. If you had zucchini or mushrooms, you'd be putting them in later. I think you follow me. So there you go. 2 or 3 minutes. Keep stirring. I'm just going to start adding and adding. Okay, it's coming together really nicely. At this stage I'm now going to add my potatoes. And the amounts again is up to you. It doesn't have to be exact at all. If you've got loads of potatoes spare and you love potatoes, chuck a load in. Okay, now for our powders. So there's the 3, the small amounts: turmeric, chili and cumin. And then the one that I want to feature the most is the coriander powder. Give that a little mix. just going to drop in my optional chili, and like I say, they're just going in whole for me so I can fetch them out later. I don't want to be sort of chewing through those when I'm having my soup. I'm going to go with the lentils now. Like I say, I've already boiled my lentils for a while just to sort of save time. If you wanted, you could be putting them in just uncooked, just washed and uncooked. It just kind of take a bit longer to cook the whole thing. I'm going to grab some salt there. I've had a few comments about salt recently. Yeah, this salt that I'm using at the moment is a kind of pink colour. Oh, you've asked me about it. It's just a Himalayan type salt I'm trying out. That's why it's kind of not exactly white. Okay, we're going to just kind of cook this for a bit, like another sort of 3 or 4 minutes, stirring all the time, try and get some flavours on everything. Back then. Really nice. Okay, fresh tomatoes in the mix, and that spinach. Like I said, I'm using some frozen spinach. You could be using fresh, of course. Now, like I said, think about some kale in there, some cabbage, mushrooms, zucchini, peppers. I mean, just anything you like. Right, we're going to give this a mix for just another couple of minutes. And again, if you want, once we put the water in, or your stock, a little bit of rice in there. You can throw a little bit of raw rice in there and it will cook in there. Some other beans, maybe some red kidney beans. Bulk it out, do what you like. Okay, I'm going to let this run while I'm stirring it just for another 2 to 3 minutes. But it's looking great. We're going to have a lovely, thick, beautiful soup here. Fantastic. Just like an amazing curry we've got right now. But here we go. We're going to go with water. Like I say, I'm using water. You could, if you want, be using some sort of stock. And again, like I say, I'm using this wok here, so you can really kind of, you guys can see it really clearly. But you want to be doing this in a big saucepan, really, big pan like that. Okay. Simply, I'm going to let my one go now. It's on still quite a lively heat. Once it kind of gets to a boil, I'll keep it on a little rolling boil for about, I would say about 6 to 8 minutes, maybe like that. What we're trying to find and do is get our potatoes and those carrots or your hardest vegetable cooked nicely. And keep an eye on it, and if it steams out too much, evaporates, top it up with more water or more stock. Give it a stir every now and then. This is going to be absolutely wonderful. Okay, off goes the heat. Look at that, we've got an amazing soup there. Very hearty, great for the winter. Check that for salt, you might want to add a bit more. And again, I like that consistency. You could be changing that if you want by making it a bit thicker, by cooking it longer, or adding some more liquid, stock or water to make it thinner. But I love that. That's just a big value, beautiful soup. Simply, we're going to finish this off with a nice handful of cilantro or coriander, whatever you call that. Get that in the mix, and that's done. Hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, helps us out a great deal. Please do click that bell icon just below. And also check out the website, the Facebook, the Twitter, all that other social media stuff if you're into that. Enjoy. Lots of love.